Welcome back, everyone, to the MAC Teambuilder Dynasty Brothers Bowl 2.0. Season 2, of course. 0-1. Southern Michigan against those Lake Huron Web Wonders. I'm looking for some revenge in this game. We got the Shell Shock unis.
It's not going to happen.
And we've got the Dojo Mode unis. Finally, we get to see the Shell Shock unis in action here.
Yeah, you're a little bit late to the party with your alternate uniform, but here they are at Amos Spurgeon Memorial Stadium. Looking forward to this. You know, I feel like our challenges at the beginning, we did figure out something that kind of worked. So you had Underhill as a focus of your offense. I figured out that like blitzing has really helped us keep things in front of us, dial up the pressure. You know, there's Underhill breaking off a nice run for 6 yards. So your offense is churning along.
Yeah, it's an interesting little concept, isn't it? So once we started doing these challenges, it might open up our playbook a little bit, open up some opportunities for other moments and players to come up in big ways. And we wouldn't be here if it weren't for Underhill, I don't think, because the offense is moving. But you are bringing pressure on us. You're bringing the blitz, like you mentioned, and you're going to get a big sack here. Here's a nice little play to Mabry Webb. I didn't think this was a comeback. I thought this was a streak, but it worked out for us anyway. 3rd down and 1. We got a bunch set here to the right. You've got Washington diving for Verlies. Verlies is actually going to check it down here to Ali. He breaks a couple tackles, and he is going to get a couple extra yardage as well. It's 18 yards on the play. Verlies up the middle, and no!
Something bad happened, but look at who it is. It's your guy. It's your favorite player, DeAndre Walker.
Our receiver did not go up for the football. So that's a little awareness problem, I think. But we were just getting ready to score. We were in scoring position. Q-Sean goes backwards. Go figure that. This is your first possession of the game.
Let's hear it, though. I want to hear you say it. DeAndre Walker Edding.
Finally made a play. Yeah. He finally made a play.
That play, I was thankful that kind of trailed out of bounds. So you get a stop. So not the end of the world here. Release. Going down.
I got nobody to throw to. Maybe you would have checked it to the running back, but my goodness.
Yeah.
Zorro Huggins
with Nicodemus Bledsoe, but a big gain there. Breezy Nickelberry will take down Ryan Patrick for a 21-yard
freshman
gain.
Nice
All right,
play.
320 release, wide open.
Yes, touchdown.
Underhill. Oh, you had him and you were celebrating.
I was.
And my heart sank. And then it shot back up. I've never had that before. Never felt that.
I wish we could have done this game live, because if that play had occurred, nice move, by the way, by CJ Switzer. My goodness, 16 yards. I celebrated too early. I sellied too early.
Yeah. You started doing the home run.
Yeah. I was like, touchdown,
the finger around.
Underhill, baby. And then he dropped it as soon as I said it. Hilarious moment.
Nice
But
sack.
you guys didn't experience it.
Nicodemus Bledsoe with the sack. 3rd and 13.
Ooh.
Oh, and Patrick scores.
Look at that. I like the little move at the end there. Like,
Yeah, a little stutter step
yeah.
there.
7-0. Smooth.
So
Southern
you get your
Michigan.
touchdown back.
I do.
It's not the end of the world.
And that's a good stop, by the way. However, you're going for it.
This is gutsy.
This is what you do.
We need this. And Micah St. Julian, huge game for 27 yards. You know, we needed that. It's like, I can't give you the ball back down by a score already. Fortuna throwing away here. Sets up a 3rd and 9. So what's the call here? We're throwing, obviously, under... just under the defense to Keyshawn.
It's like I'm reading you on defense. I know who you're gonna go to, but I just can't get there in time because our guys are so slow.
Yeah, it's a speed thing.
I gotta be a little bit more anticipatory.
You need that team speed.
I think I made that word up.
3rd and goal. Play here underneath to Micah St. Julian for 2 yards.
We have another stop.
Yeah, down about the 2, and we're gonna take our points here.
Might be smart.
Nice conservative call.
Might need them late in the game here. Foreshadowing. 1st and 10, and look at what happens here. We could throw another pick. That's just not a good throw. That's something that tried to pull down a little bit, tried to get the receiver to come back to football, and Papadopoulos was there instead. So, Verlies, 2 picks here today. 2nd down and goal, and we've got Fortuna rolling out to the right. He's going to try to make a play, but nothing doing there. That's a 0-yard rush. 3rd down and goal. They'll try it again here in the shotgun / little pistol formation, possibly. Nice little play to Max Renner, but that's going to be short, and the defense holds again in a goal line situation. Well, goal and goal situation. But 7-6 here, Southern Michigan. We're going to fire this thing out to Jeremy Downs. He's got his man beat, but he can't beat him to the end zone. Grissom makes the tackle. That is a huge gain. Huge pitch and catch for the Robins. Now Verlies, look at this open area. I think I got it. And instead, he throws it straight to Adams. That is your freshman quarterback accuracy for you right there, man. My goodness, just another mistake by Verlies. And this time, I might have to blame that one on the ratings.
Possibly. It was
I
a
might
tough
have
throw
to.
to make. Q-Sean for 19. So Q-Sean effective out of the backfield. Not running the ball, but catching it. And a terrible mistake by Cash Fortuna, a.k.a. me, throwing the ball away. Time is winding. We're letting the clock run a little bit on this play.
Get him.
And now Fortuna goes down.
Yeah.
And we had a chance to take the lead before the half, and we worked our way back out of field goal range. So now you have the ball, and you might be looking for Hail Mary, something deep. Underhill, big gain.
Yeah, we'll get a couple of big yards there.
I tried to milk the clock a little bit, but the tackle's made with 1 second, of course.
Yeah, you get that prevent. There's no way that Verlies is getting this out here, but we're just going to try something anyway. These are two bad teams. You might as well try to make a play.
There it is.
But Big Pop has 2 picks already in this game, and that's 4 interceptions in the first half.
Yeah, I
by
lost
Verlies.
track of all of them.
So, you know what? One is not his fault for this Hail Mary-esque,
Yeah,
right?
but it
it
count.
still counts on the book. And then the other 2 were definitely my fault. I'm going to take full responsibility of those. But take a look at this.
Whoa.
Chase Landon,
Oh,
and then
bouncing.
Hilton can't make the
Go to
tackle.
the house.
This is ridiculous,
Donovan.
guys. Jump for the football. If he can jump for the football, why can't Chase Landon? Ridiculous, guys. But here's 2nd and goal. Fortuna will score the touchdown. Punch it into the end zone. It is 13-7. We are down by 6. Now
Take
it's
the
time
extra point there.
to make some plays.
I don't like chasing points this early. You know, the 6 points is an important benchmark. 5 points, stick with the 6.
Look at that
see what
running
happens.
game there for TJ Underhill. He's already he's busted off a couple big runs here, but we've got a little read option here to Glover. And hey, Nicodemus Bloodsaw. We were talking about him as a transfer from Alabama, just a dirty player.
Maybe a little arm twist.
Yeah, what's up with that on my quarterback?
CJ Switzer down at the
1 yard line. 2nd down and goal. We've now got a wildcat formation, and Bear Kagger didn't like that.
I actually saw your play, and good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Call timeout. You picked a different one.
No, I appreciate it because I couldn't get out of it. There was no pass play for Switzer, no audible to have. But Underhill misses the assignment here. We can't cut that up the middle. You got to continue the ball to the outside. He missed it. Now 3rd down and goal. Underhill, touchdown up the middle. That's just a Red Sea parting
That is
for the
violent.
O-line. So Stugelmeyer here.
Tank.
We got the running game going on that drive. We take the lead. Now you guys are just like, hey, we can run the ball a little bit too, but little
Get off
extension
me.
of the running game. Here's Max Renner with the power moves, man. He's looking like freaking Derrick Henry out here. My goodness. 1st and 10. Pass completed. Doubleday, and he's missing tacklers left and right. That's a 14-yard gain.
I love playing against your defense. There's a drop, though.
Yeah,
That was a physical play.
you run the ball on us, we can't stop you.
You know, Tank, for his size, should be able to bowl over more people than he does. And he hasn't really this season and last season.
Well, he
But
can
when he
against
plays
us.
Southern Michigan, yeah, that size matters. 3rd and goal here.
Oh!
Forced one.
Ugh.
That was a stick problem. At the last second, I moved the stick up, and the throw went awry, but I just survived to tell about it. 16-14.
We got to have that pick, though. We have to have that because now Huron's in the lead, 16-14. Game is not over by any stretch of the imagination here, but that would have been really nice to stop you. The ground game is working. The ground game is working effectively right now. So 2nd down and 1 here in the 4th quarter. Verlies has got nothing open, and he's going to take off to the opposite side of the field. And we got missed tackles all over the board. Touchdown. Smooth.
That's like those soccer goalies. You just pick a side and pray. I
Pretty
went
much.
left.
But we're up 5, and Stugelmeyer is bowling over everyone. Can he get enough speed? Wow. 28 yards.
8 yards. He's got 2 carries for 38. I should be giving him the ball more often tonight. 327, Fortuna rolling out to the opposite side, throwing the ball away. He's having himself a solid game so far. Not too many mistakes.
Oof.
Gannon Truelove sets up a 3rd and 4. We can get a first down here if we can get it to the goal line. Fortuna takes it right to Q-Shawn Chambers.
Nobody had him. There was no responsibility there for Q-Shawn. Touchdown. They'll go for 2, try to get this to a field goal game. It is important that we get the stop. We're going to try to bring some pressure, but good blitz pickup. And Micah St. Julian makes a catch in traffic. Big hit landed on him too, and he still hung on with the football. That's a good block by the left tackle there too. But hey, why do we show kickoffs? Because good things happen. Scroggins has got some open area here. McFall falls on his face.
No.
And now a flag. And this is why we are a bad football team. We have a clipping in the backfield. And it is against Trey Hilton. And it's going to be spotted at the 17-yard line. That stings. But take a look at this throw. In traffic, Verlies took another risk. And he gets it to Ryan Patrick. We meant to go to Mabry Webb there. 1:57 left to go. Verlies scrambling. He's got pressure to his right. He's going to try to get to the sidelines, facing off against 2 people.
Heads up.
Gets in, he stays in bounds. I'm at a loss for words.
How in the world?
Look at this. He kept his balance. He shrugged off 2 Webb Wonder defenders and another defender as well to pick up that first. But now 2nd down and inches.
Oh, come on.
Verlies misses another tackle and he gets some extra yardage, but he's hurt.
He's down. Bailey's out.
And we have to make a decision. Is it Dejon Douglas or do we go with Riker, McDonald, or Nico Billups? Billups has got a red shirt. We can't burn the red shirt, so we're going with Riker, McDonald. And I love this play, the stick play. The slant and the stick play, but look at nothing's open. You could have gone to square, but we went to Patrick, and it was too tight of a contested throw. So we got to run the ball at this point. That's my strategy right now. Get a big pickup here with Switzer. It's been working all game long, and Switzer trying to fight for extra yardage. He loses the football.
Oh my!
And the Webb Wonders will take over the. Oh!
How does Switzer? He's like your all-star. How do you not hang on to the ball right there? That'll be Yorel Dinwiddie with the tackle. Well, it was kind of a gang tackle there. But what a play by Lake Huron.
Much to say, very disappointing loss, 24-21. We had the tie in the bag, and CJ Switzer decides to put it on the ground. So, I mean, obviously I can't complain. I mean, 4 turnovers today. There's some really bad throws, uncharacteristic throws that I just don't make. And that's the loss there for you. So, don't know what else to say.
Yeah, you know, I'll give my team the credit. I think we played really hard today. Bear Kiger was very proud of his players. Playing tenacious defensively. But, I mean, the Verlies injury may have cost you the game. Because when he went out, that kind of forced you to take the ball out of McDonald's hands. Just run the ball, go conservative.
He made one throw, and I just felt I did not feel confident in him making a tight window throw. So I had to run the ball right there. Hopefully get a big chunk play. And then you're talking a timeout. Then you're talking first down. Then you're talking we're going to shoot for the end zone and get the win. But no. Instead, he fumbled it. So, yeah, man, I'm a little salty. I'm a little salty right now just because it stings.
Well, that was your best opportunity to get your first program win.
We still don't have it. No. So it's like, when's it going to come?
You know, Fortuna was really good. A short passing game. Hit 11.7 yards per completion. Q-Shawn got me 3.2 today. I'll take it. And he had 7 catches for 76. So you know that's the key to beating me. You got to key in on Q-Shawn. Those little swing passes, backfield stuff. Doubleday just didn't. No, 5 for 49. He was fine, but you know me. I don't like using my 1 and 2 wide receivers. I don't like going out deep, but yeah, the short passing game kind of helped us in this one.
How about the drop by TJ Underhill?
Well, you still scored on that drive.
Okay.
So
Well, then I guess it didn't matter then.
it's all good.
I'm trying to find different ways in which we lost this game. You can't. I mean, we give you 4 extra possessions. Kind of a shorter episode, so let's do a little deep diving in recruiting. So we're going to start with Southern Michigan because we were the losers. Losers go first. Connor Roberts is in the lead for us here, 710 points above Ohio. He's from Detroit, Michigan. So this is a guy that we absolutely need. Got to get him.
Yeah, you're pulling off Connor Roberts a little bit here.
Yeah, and this is really the strategy going forward. You will notice this. For players that were in a tight recruiting battle, we're going pretty all in. Guys that we're getting a good lead on, we're pulling off a little bit because we want to be able to compete against you on a lot of those prospects because we got to be able to keep up ground.
Yeah, and you can only get one of these guys. So it's kind of like...
It's leaning towards Roberts.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Timmy Klink, you are in the lead. So you're pulling off Timmy Klink a little bit here. 10 points. John Wood. So Wood is a Patreon guy. Now, he was only a 2-star. So if you get John Wood, even though he's currently listed as a 60, that would be your Patreon player. So it's a little something to think about.
Yeah.
If you want to...
Yeah.
How hard you want to go after John Wood.
Yeah, that would suck, actually. Yeah, it would suck. No offense to John Wood out there, but, you know, we gotta think about that. Let's take a look at some battles here between you and me. We got Sherrod Johnson, 6'2", defensive tackle, 85-point lead. Jake Kirk, a guard. That's going to be important for us as we continue to try to run the football. And then Justin Walton, a 6'7", 265 defensive end.
How can you be a 1-star with those measurables?
Ooh,
You might have a guy here.
I love that. Let's go.
Tito Ramos. It's just me and you. 1-star quarterback out of California. Just me and you. Quandale Dingle, the 5th.
Baby. Let's go. Up by 520.
Yeah, now the downside is a lot of these guys, you burned your visit against us. You had to win that game.
Yeah.
For your recruiting. A lot of our guys are coming in week 14 when we host the Alpena Alpacas. So that will be a marquee game. For us, Chan Buttermilk and Juan Cena, also 2 running backs that we're both going after. And you want to talk Sweetness Hurts? I need Sweetness Hurts. This is my guy.
Yeah, you love those tight end like fly routes right off the get-go, like right from the snap, 3-step drop, tight end, boom.
Oh, yeah.
You like that. But Sweetness Hurts, 6'6". We are currently up on you by 20 points, but that's probably not going to last, like you mentioned. So you got a late visit with him, but that would be really good if we could be able to like separate ourselves the next couple weeks to go grab Sweetness Hurts.
Yeah, and then this was disappointing for me.
Yes.
Leviticus, you think he might be a guy? He's listed as 47.
As
you think
long
he might
as
be a little bit better?
Maybe like a 52.
Yeah.
But hopefully he's got some good hands because we got the dropsies.
So for Lake Huron, we got guys like Tom Cluche, and he is our only Patreon guy that listed, actually Mackenzie Schaefer. So we've had 2 guys. Come on now, Patreon people. You don't like Lake Huron? Is that what this is about? We only had 2 guys who said they wanted to play for us.
No, they think I need all the help that I can get.
That's the deal. But I'm going to get one of these 2, hopefully. If not, I'm going to end up with 0 Patreon guys. Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Arrizabalaga.
That's good. That's a good pronunciation. So, he's a 70, so we did say we were going to, keep the guys to be within a 50 or 52 for the prospect giveaway guys. But for a kicker to be that bad, he would be completely useless. So he's a 70, which puts him in the 1-star range. So just keep that in mind. Tito Ramos, like we talked about, we're going after Johnson against you. Got some offensive line help on the way, hopefully. Quandale, I want some Quandale Dingle. Defensively, too, Joey Golden, that's a guy that we're fighting you for. Sean Haynes out of Illinois. Jerome Williamson, Sweetness. I need Sweetness. I need that one. Billy Smith, We talked about him, I think, earlier. Billy
Smith.
Maybe I need more points on skill.
You think?
Maybe this guy, he's terrible. And so is Lawrence Toth.
All right, so
I'm
basically
declaring war.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're staking your claim on Skittle here. I hope he commits next week.
I can't let him get away. But his visit's so far away that I don't know if we can get him. But we're gonna try.
Not a lot of custom prospects here on the Ospreys recruiting board, but they kind of have a little bit of a problem here. So they're dipping into the big time ballers recruiting group, right? So Texas, Oklahoma, you've got Florida in here, I'm sure, Ohio State, Clemson. So the guys they're going hard after, but you can only spend so many points and so many guys, and they're losing a lot of battles in doing this strategy. So maybe they should have probably stuck to the 3-star, 4-star.
To scale back. Toshane May Softly. We need a visit here. Must be in the top 5. 50% interested. We're pretty close to getting a visit for Toshane May Softly. McCooter is a guy that they weren't exactly going after hard, but 3,000 points down, I don't know. Might be running out of time to get that visit, but Grayson Beatty is a guy that he hasn't scheduled any visits yet for Grayson Beatty. We're only 1,200 down. I think might do okay there, but Jamar Lance...
They're losing everybody. Like, this is a big problem for Ohio Western, so they're going to have to either do some late additions to their board.
They're still doing okay down here. Like, this is doable down here.
They're finding some room there in that 3-star range, so you got to wonder if they're wasting time.
All right, things going a little bit better for Alpena Alpacas here. They are 5th in the Reggie Jenkins sweepstakes. Visit coming week number 8. So they're going to need to shore him up there. Rodney Turner got a week 12 visit. Matt Rawls. So these 5-stars that they were going after, they're going to keep pushing. Adam Adams lost him. Just lost him
to Nebraska. Then Derek Dykes, look at this, from Shelby, Michigan. So he's committing to MSU, just like the fact that they got the ring and that they lost that game. So Alpena lost that game. That probably cost them.
Could very well be.
Marcus Fudge.
Yep, we got Fudge, custom guy here. It's going to be between Alpena and Ohio, looks like, for Marcus Fudge's services. Alpena's doing okay. They're doing fine. I feel like like you were saying with Ohio Western, the 3-star guys, they haven't gone whole hog on them yet, but they should clean up there when they choose to do so. Leo Finn right now, maybe he needs some points. That's a custom guy. Let's see what we got for Leo Finn. We'll throw some points on. Leo Flynn. Sorry, that was a typo on my part. Ohio Western Alpena should be battled there.
Well, top 25 action for you. Michigan State still in first place. Bama in second at 4-0. Florida, Georgia 5-0. Ohio State also undefeated. And it just looks like that top, look at that, 8 teams that are left undefeated right now. So there's still a lot of jockeying for that top 5 in the country. So a lot of things can still happen. Georgia Tech kind of surprising at 3-0. Alpena moves from number 9 to 12 after
They're
the
still
loss.
in this thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're not done yet. Losing to Bama and MSU. They could be 2 playoff teams.
I mean, this game's really going to matter. Ohio Western against Alpena. That could tell the whole story for the rest of the year, right?
Yeah.
If Ohio Western beats Alpena, they got a 3-loss team. There is no way they're making the playoff.
No chance. But yeah, I mean, Ohio Western, for their New Year's 6 ambitions, they need to beat Alpena because, I mean, Ohio Western's got the 1 loss already. And, they're kind of a fringe top 25 team right now. So, I mean, just the fact that they're going to be close. Currently not getting any votes. That's surprising. I thought they would by this point, but they still have some room for improvement.
Of course, we have to get a Heisman watch. We got Kyron Williams in first place in Notre Dame. Quarterback Emory Jones in second. Spiller, Newton, and Thompson as the number 5 guy on the list.
That is a weird Heisman race.
A little bit, but it's good to see some quarterbacks in the list. Revamped really loves their running backs.
It's mostly the first stringers get all of the carries. That's kind of pumps their stats up.
And conference standing time. So Alpena currently sits at first place.
Oh yeah,
and
tied
Lake
with
Huron is 1-0 in the conference. So, but you got a lot of work to do, man. I mean, but look at your offense. 78 points for us. So you're scoring. I mean, look at that. 62 for Bowling Green, 73, 73. Miami, Ohio, and Buffalo. So you are second place.
Oh, poor Akron. I thought Akron was going to turn things around.
Well,
with Boudreaux.
Yeah, look at Norrells there.
Jonzel Norrells, the leading rusher. We'll check up on the freshmen and see how they're doing. Maybe at some point in the future. Kent State's defense is not doing them any good.
You got 100. Look at our defense, guys. That's the first thing that pops out to us. 243 points scored against us.
Yeah,
that's got to be the worst in the NCAA.
It is, but it's over 5 games, so don't beat yourself up.
It's terrible.
I mean, you can beat yourself up a little bit, but like Eastern here has only played 2 games, and they've given up 76. So I mean, they would still have under 200.
What is our defensive rating? We're 55. Okay, so our defense is better than our offense. So what is that about?
It's debatable.
80 points though. We're scoring more than you by 2.
Yeah.
But look at Western. Totally flipped. 104 to 52.
Western could be dangerous. They beat Virginia. They clobbered Virginia Tech, and they beat Baylor by 7. So their game against Ohio Western here could be for the division title at this point.
Yeah.
Just getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Toledo and NIU maybe good enough there. Eastern's still an 81 overall. So I don't know. West will be interesting, but Ohio Western's the team I got my eye on. The loss to Cincy. Still time to turn things around. Beat 2 Kansas quote unquote Power 5, but you got 2 Power 5 wins here. And then if you beat Alpena, you clean up the MAC, you could be looking at a New Year's Six.
All right, looking ahead here at week 6, we've got Ohio Western, Ohio, Ball State against SMU, and Toledo against Lake Huron. So what are you thinking here about the Ohio matchup between Western and the Bobcats?
I like the Ohio Western.
Yeah, I'm going to take them too.
Too much defense. Offensive rating, though, is a little down. This could be like the get-right spot for them.
I still think Louis Savage is hurt. I think he's got a couple more weeks until he's back. I haven't really.
He's been doing good.
He's been doing fine. I think the team would be in a lot different of a place if he's there. I mean, look at the rush offense, 110th. So they're relying on the pass a little bit more that Savage is not there, which is fine. You've got a good quarterback. You've got some good wide receivers. But it's definitely a factor. I still think they're going to beat Ohio. Now, do you think we're bouncing back here? Do you think we can actually do it? Do you think we can get a win here against Ball State?
I don't think you're going to win, but, I mean, you see some tight games here. They lost to Bowling Green by overtime, Air Force overtime loss. Iowa's a good team. Army's a good team. So don't get ahead of yourself too much here. I think you might cover. You cover the spread. They'll probably put you about a 18-point underdog, 17.5 perhaps, but you'll cover that. This will be like a 2-touchdown kind of game.
All right, Toledo and LHU. What do you got? I think you're going to win this game, actually.
Seriously?
Yes, I do.
Toledo's all right.
I think you're starting to feel your offense out a little bit more.
They just beat Missouri 34-7.
I think you're going to get another win here. I think you're going to beat Toledo. It's at home.
I like the way our offense is playing. That's true.
It's number 5 in the nation.
Oh yeah, Cash Fortuna's getting it done.
You're going to be able to compete. Your defense is going to give up a lot. I know that, but as long as you don't make the mistakes, like I did tonight, as long as you don't make the mistakes, you're not turning the ball over, you're not giving the team extra possessions, you're going to be able to hang in there. I think the Webb Wonders are going to be able to get it done.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The score last time I think was 38-6. If Fortuna's the answer, yeah, I think we'll have a puncher's chance to keep it somewhat respectable. But Toledo is probably going to take this one.
And that is your quick glance at week number 6. We're moving right along in our season 2 of this dynasty. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are bringing it to you.
And we got the week 7 matchup here coming up next.
Yes,
this is a big one.
So keep on the lookout for Wednesday's video for week 6, and then we'll cover week 7 on Saturday. So we'll run this as a premiere. We'll run this as a premiere on Saturday, Ohio Western against Alpena, and then we're going to move a little bit faster through the rest of the season to get you guys all caught up. But this is a big one. We want to be able to show this one as a standalone.
That's a cool decision.
And I think this will be a really cool game, man. I think OWU is going to get it done. I really do. I think Louis Savage is going to have it. He's going to come back by then, and he'll be ready.
Well, let's see. What's the injury report say?
I think he might have like 2 weeks left, maybe 1. It said 8. Oh no!
Weeks.
What?
Yeah,
he's out 5 weeks.
He tore that bicep, man.
Yeah, no, he's
not coming back.
No, he's done. Okay, well that sucks.
Does that change your prediction?
No.
All right. Well, we'll deal with it then. We'll deal with this in the next episode. We'll preview this game.
Guys, leave a like if you like this thing. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Congrats again to Little Broski. And we'll be back at it again with Shell Shock Unis, man, trying to beat you again. We thought that was going to be our motivating factor, but 5 turnovers.
Dojo mode.
5 turnovers. 1 hand. Brutal. We'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.